man. Oh, 3 shots.
Edward,
Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down.
So long ago, I don't remember when. They say that's when I lost my only friend. Hi guys, Squink here, back with another video. I used to be a cop, I'm not anymore. Now I do these videos where I try to answer the same question every single day. And that question is, what the hell are the cops doing? What the hell are they doing? So I'm here to answer that and whatever else pops up in today's video, which comes from Midwest Safety. Chicago bank robbery ends in sudden tragedy. Jumping in blindly. I've never seen this, reacting in real time, no fancy edits. Here we go.
In the morning on November 29th, 2024, a bank manager near Chicago noticed an individual acting suspiciously after lingering inside the business for about 15 minutes. When the manager approached Jarrell Thomas, he allegedly pulled a gun from his waistband before leaving the bank. Concerned for safety, the manager alerted security, who contacted Oak Park Police.
Bank security by the name of Ellis. You should be stepping up to speak with you.
Officers quickly located someone matching Jarrell's description 2 blocks east of the bank.
I got one with a khaki coat, black hat,
About to walk into the Oak Park Library.
blue jeans, white shoes.
While multiple officers reported to the area, some officers, including Oak Park Police Detective Allan Reddins, stepped up to patrol the area due to staffing shortages within the department. Jarrell likely tried to enter the closed library to avoid public view, but with the doors locked after the Thanksgiving holiday, he was forced to either confront approaching officers or flee.
Can I talk to you for a second, sir?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right.
Keep your hands, no, keep your hands.
Don't reach, bro.
Don't reach, don't reach.
They need to immediately address him reaching due to the original report of the bank teller saying he pulled a gun after leaving. So they're going to be on high alert.
Don't reach.
Keep your hands up.
Put your hands up.
Bank home.
Put your hands up.
Bank home.
Hands up, man. Oh, 3 shots fired, shot fired.
Jarrell opened fire in multiple directions, attempting to hit both officers in quick succession before taking cover behind the library's pillars. One bullet hit Detective Officer Reddins in the right side, causing him to collapse.
Yeah, shots fired, 1040 Lake, 1040 Lake. Is it at the library?
Holy Go. Oak Park Library, he's going towards Grove.
Real black khaki, black hair, blue jeans.
Is that a male?
Male black? Are they allowed to say black? Isn't that racist? Because they're cops and he's black? No, they're just calling out the suspect description.
Black khaki coat, blue jeans, white shoes.
Over down.
Yeah, I'll get those locations at 1040 Lake Street. We're getting the ambulance. Can you tell me if it's at the library or in the park?
At the library.
At the library. You're still in front.
Fighting with him right there.
Out in front at the library. I need more units over at the library, and I got an officer now.
Let me out.
We need a rifle. Get down here with a rifle.
Somebody shut down Grove. Get over to Grove. Where's he at, man?
Shut down.
He's north.
At least the library is closed. Thank God for that.
He's standing by a pillar over by the library on the north side.
Drop your weapon.
I'm the bank owner, but I've been shooting at you this entire time. But I'm the bank owner, so quit shooting at me. I'm the bank owner. Ignore those shots I fired. I'm scared because I'm the bank owner.
Drop your weapon.
Sir, you can't use that excuse anymore.
Hopefully we're talking to him. Where is he? He's behind the last pillar.
1040, you're talking to him.
Brown coat. Looks like he's got a Glock.
Now they need to be careful how they set up, because if someone, they need to go like over here. They should not go behind him, because otherwise these officers right here are going to be in the line of fire.
You see him?
No.
I'm behind you.
All right. 03, give me a car. Off of Grove, a little bit further north.
The
last pillar.
On the north side.
Last pillar, brown coat.
Over there.
Man, drop the gun and come out, man. Drop the weapon.
2240, show me in route. 2240, 10-4.
Dude.
So I believe that dude we just saw is gonna be like over here somewhere.
Going there.
2220, 10-4. 5003, I got River Forest and Forest Park coming your way.
The officer's body cam we're watching right now needs to be careful because he has very, very, very limited cover.
Let me know.
Drop the weapon!
Sir,
Stop
what?
moving towards them.
Come towards them.
Sir, no, that doesn't work anymore.
52, be advised, I'm on this east.
I'm on this flank on the east.
Drop the gun!
All three, who's with Officer Reddins?
We're trying to get back.
Drop the
Right, what unit is with Officer Reddins?
Chaos on the radio.
Edward, 10-4.
Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down!
Put down! Down!
Hands, hands, hands! Stay down!
Keep it up, keep it up.
Alright, they need to control the weapon immediately.
12, I fired 2 shots. I fired 2 shots as well.
On the ground! On the ground! All three
I'm the bank owner!
suspect down,
Yeah,
start rolling him out.
doesn't matter anymore.
Guns behind you on the ground.
Looks like it's down in 938.
Intellectual property! Sir, stop saying the same shit over and over.
You need another unit, correct?
Oh, you.
Where's he at?
He needs medical too. We're looking for a tourniquet on this guy. Where's your shot? You can get one on him. Where's your shot? Where's your shot? This leg.
My leg! My leg!
Which leg? Which leg?
Really? Like, you chose all of this. And now you're gonna wail like the biggest coward on earth? You chose all of this. So, yeah, you got shot. Your intellectual property is now severely injured due to your choices.
Alright, starting compressions on which subject?
I may have hit him in the head, so check his head.
Where's the bulge? Left side of his head.
I put one to the window too. So. I shot from the side. I shot from over
And you're over there?
here. Where were you at?
Which leg? Your left leg?
My right leg.
Right leg. Right leg, all right.
1187, I'm here.
His head too. He's dripping from his head. Back and compression bandages on him for his head.
I've always respected, like, after critical incidents like this where tensions are high and there's just been a shootout and everyone is stressed the hell out, their ability to calm themselves down and render aid to the suspect that was just trying to kill them. But all cops are bastards. Okay, what are they doing right now? Like, they had to shoot him because he was shooting at them. Now they're rendering aid to make his quality of life a little better and make sure he doesn't die of blood loss. So which part of this is the bastard part? Which part of this is them being the bad guys? Which part of this doesn't make sense to you? Let me know down below. I'd love to get into it.
What do you want? Where you at?
Yank anything out of the pocket.
I'm with this, okay. You got the gun? Who's got the gun?
Right there, under the bench.
Oh.
Yeah, if we take all this off, you're gonna die.
1281, tourniquet applied.
It's gotta be tight. It's gonna hurt to stop that bleeding.
Both Gerald and Detective Reddins were rushed to the hospital. Gerald survived, but Detective Reddins died, marking the first Oak Park first responder killed in the line of duty since 1938.
Oh
he leaves
God.
behind a 19-year-old son, his mother, and a grieving community. That afternoon, retired officers from Chicago, River Grove, Elmwood Park, and the Cook County Sheriff's Office joined Oak Park officers at the scene to salute the fallen officer. Services were held soon after to honor his life.
Detective Reddins' dedication to protecting our community, his courage, and his unwavering commitment to justice will forever be remembered.
This is not a sad moment. This is a pivotal moment in our history to come together and to be united as one.
Detective Reddins' own son spoke to local news about his father and offered some insight behind his reputation as an officer after joining the force in 2019 and becoming a detective just 3 years later.
Which is kind of quick, because usually you don't hear people becoming a detective until maybe like 10 years in, but he hadn't even been 5 years in, he became a detective, so I always was really proud of him for that.
He last saw his father on Thanksgiving, the day prior to the shooting.
Never not going to be a day that I don't miss my dad. Some days feel heavier than others. Of course, the holidays, I wasn't really in the holiday spirit at all, to say the least.
After being released from the hospital, Jarrell was brought to court in a wheelchair, where the following charges were read: 1 count of first-degree murder, 1 count of attempted murder of a peace officer, 1 count of possession of a stolen firearm, and 1 count of unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. Jarrell is being held without bond as his case moves to trial. Notably, he has 2 prior felony convictions for aggravated battery against law enforcement, which prohibited him from owning a firearm. Reports show he stole the gun from his sister after an altercation with his father. She reported the missing gun to Chicago police 5 days before the shooting. Jarrell faces a minimum of 20 years in prison without probation and a maximum of life without parole. He will not face the death penalty, as the incident occurred in Illinois. If you would like to support Detective Allan Reddins' family, we've linked his fundraiser in the description below.
Wow. Okay, well, yeah, that guy's a piece of absolute garbage. And yet, we live in a country where it's become increasingly popular to let these types out. And it is nothing less than horrifically aggravating when there are genuine victims of their crimes, like that detective. And there are some people that will go so far to defend that piece of shit in this incident specifically. It wouldn't surprise me if there's a GoFundMe for that piece of garbage. It blows my mind how we're increasingly seeing more and more of this. It's honestly baffling that he's not out on bond or something, because it's just the world we're headed toward. It's the world we're already living in, and it's a clown show. Genuinely. I think the cops did an amazing job. They set up exactly where I was hoping they would to avoid crossfire issues. They got to the scene quickly. Radio traffic was pertinent information only. They were communicating about the detective, who was with the detective, who was set up where, and where the suspect was. Meanwhile, the suspect is screaming absolute nonsense like, "I'm the bank owner," and intellectual property, and then decides to squeal like a little female woman. A little female, I guess. Female woman is little. Anyway, like, dude, you chose this. These are your repercussions. He just threw his life away, and he took another life with him while endangering the public. Imagine if this library had been open and there were kids and individuals going about their day while a shootout was going on. And that is the reason people like that piece of shit need to be locked away in prison for the rest of their lives to think about their actions. And even that's probably not enough, because those types, they'll never take accountability for their actions. I give the cops an A+, a perfect score. They did phenomenally. I do these videos every single day. If you like this one, like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's video. Bye.